Hello. Fear. Fear of the unknown. The things you can't see. Or the things you don't see affecting your environment. Doors opening. Drawers going back and forth. Footsteps with no bodies. Knocking by invincible forces. The fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown. Maybe some dark entity has gotten into me, disturbing my speech pattern. Today, we're going to look at the scariest things captured in morgues and hospitals. Morgues scare me because, that's where they are. Hospitals petrify me because it's the doorway to the morgue for some people. Another video by the Doctor's Secret. Let us explore what happens in the morgue, or hospitals for that matter. And if you want to keep doing that, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. You won't be disappointed. Okay, here we go.
They were created to protect the health and lives of people. However, for some, hospitals only represent the previous step before death. In stories, it is said that feelings and emotions of the ones dying are compressed in these places, charging their walls with negative energies that generate all kinds of disturbing phenomena that have managed to be captured on camera, and of which in this video, you will be a privileged witness. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the most terrifying things captured in morgues and hospitals. Much of the videos that you're about to see were sent by my audience. If you know or have videos of this style that you would like for me to see, do not hesitate to send it as a direct message to my official Facebook. And if you like my content, help me by sharing these videos with your friends. Let's not allow these recordings to be forgotten. Without further ado, let's get started.
Let's go.
Number 5. The recording that welcomes us to this video was sent by Kevia Rodriguez, an attentive subscriber from Peru, commenting that she had exclusive access to the security cameras of a healthcare facility located in the city of Pacasmayo. This video was sent to me because there was no one inside this ambulance. However, a movement inside made the employees think the opposite.
Oh. Emphatically close that door. Open it up again.
It is assumed that there was no one inside. In fact, at first, you don't see anyone inside. Please note the abrupt closing of the door.
There's somebody moving around in there. See?
That, my friends, is not due to pressure changes in the wind.
It looks like there's somebody in there.
The most disturbing thing is that if you look closely, you can see movement inside of the vehicle.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see it?
I saw it from the jump.
Could this be the evidence that these places really do get filled with the spirits of the deceased? At least for me, this video has no logical explanation.
Yep.
Tell me what you think.
Explanation is my man. Get me out of this hospital.
Number
I'm ready to
4.
go home. Oh, creepy.
This video consists of 2 clips recorded at dawn in different hospitals. The first of them came to my email thanks to a subscriber who, for personal reasons, refused to reveal his identity. I can only affirm that he works in a hospital where he assures strange things usually happen. He continues on to say that what you're about to see was recorded by a security camera after 3 in the morning, at a time when in the midst of a prevailing silence, an inexplicable phenomena suddenly broke the hospital's peace. Pay attention. Despite the impression of this clip, the truth is that I do not have enough background to verify its veracity. Our subscriber affirms that phenomena like this have been seen by him repeatedly. However, this video seems too good to be true. Although it is the movement of the chair that leaves me the most shocked, since how could you stage something like that? Can it be done with strings?
That's way before AI too, so you can't say that's AI vibe.
A fairly similar footage is one that was recorded overnight in a hospital in Chile. The nurses heard noises coming from an adjoining room, which alerted them, since they were already aware that no one was in that room. They saw when reviewing the images from the security cameras, as they confess, it has been the most shocking thing they have seen in their lives.
Okay, bring it.
Pero no ves, no. Está más hueón. Se movió así.
Somebody's upset about something in there. Sounds like nervous laughter to me. It's nothing violent though. They're just moving the chair around.
Ay, qué terrible, pero ¿cómo? Se volvió la silla.
Okay, no, that there is kinda... That was really creepy.
If you are a follower of my channel, surely you remember this recording, because a while ago it was part of one of our videos. A footage that, as I mentioned, is quite similar to the previous one. However, on that occasion, several of you saw something that at that moment I didn't notice. A subtle but at the same time disturbing manifestation that occurs in the window.
Oh, I wasn't watching the window at all.
Can you see it?
Oh, there's something moved.
Do you think it's a spirit?
It could saw somebody walking by the
Leave
window.
it in the comments.
Somebody walking by the window
Number
there.
3.
Now, I could explain the first video with all the chairs being tossed around. I could explain the mentality of the ghost, at the least. It looks like it's like a sort of a waiting room or something like that. That emergency room, it took too long. That ghost didn't make it. Angry, so he's just like tossing stuff in there. Yeah, y'all didn't hurry up. No, I'm no longer here, so I'm gonna haunt you. Toss some chairs, open some drawers. That's an angry ghost, boy. Dissatisfied with services rendered or not rendered.
Let me start with the next question. Have you ever been in an unfamiliar place in the dark, and a cold chill runs down your back, alerting you to turn around? But luckily, when you do, for your peace of mind, there is nothing there? That experience is common. It is part of a defense mechanism that was developed thousands of years ago, when we used to be prey of the most terrifying beasts. Well, that's exactly what the person who carried this camera did, who along with a group were exploring an old hospital in ruins, when suddenly he felt that something was behind him. So he turned around, without finding anything around him. At least, that's what he thought.
I saw it. Oh, some kind of weird looking thing or person is right there.
Although this sequence corresponds to an exploration, the man assures that he was always the last of the group. Nobody was ever behind him. So that area should be empty. Even so, a thin-looking person is observed wandering around there. Could it be the spirit of a patient who was trapped here?
A homeless person because it's abandoned.
Let me know what you think. No.
Now, and I always said, I'll explore places if I'm in a group. I'm in the middle of the group. I ain't gonna be the one up front. I ain't gonna be the last one behind. I'm gonna be the one in the middle. It's good. They got to go through two groups of people from any direction they're coming from before they get to me. By that time, I'm gone. I'm in the middle, smack dab in the middle. I ain't trying to be like it. And I mean, I want people on either side of me too, but you know, I'm not lagging behind. You know what I mean? Oh, look, I'm a man. You know, I'm not scared of that. No. If it's something that's mysterious and I don't know what it is, I'm in the middle. Now, if it's a beast or an animal or something like that, and it's something tangible that I could touch, maybe I might be in the back trying to protect people. But if it's something I don't know what it is, like it's probably a ghost or something like that, I am in the middle. Hey, hey. Apparently, I'm not going there with friends because I'm going to go on a tourist expedition. I'm going to be the tourist in the middle.
Number 2. As I told you at the beginning, it seems that hospitals are filled with energies of pain, sorrow, and misfortune that sometimes occur within its walls. Energies that, according to many occult books, can invoke the manifestation of inexplicable phenomena when combined with the desire or fear of another person. Allow me to better explain the last mentioned by relating an experience that happened to me. When I was little, I was close friends with my grandmother. We used to play, and she used to accompany me. However, when I turned 12, she passed away. A couple of weeks later, while I was in my room, I felt someone sit at the foot of the bed. I was half asleep, and I knew it was my grandmother. She used to do this. Suddenly, I remembered that she had passed away the week before. And when I opened my eyes and turned toward the edge of the mattress, it had the marks and even the warmth as if someone had sat on it. I called my mother to verify that indeed that side of the bed was warm, and she compared it to the other corner, which was cold. That place was warm, as if someone had been sitting there for hours.
Grandma checking up
In
on
the
you,
occult
sister.
world, it is believed that the burning desire of a heart saddened by the loss of someone can achieve physical manifestations with the aim of claiming that desire. That is to say, they are not spirits, but about manifestations that our own mind can create. According to the story that one of my subscribers tells me, what you're about to see.
I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me. Now, I told you about, was it earlier in the video? Or in another video, I told you that I used to go to a house that was right next to a cemetery. Well, it was my ex's mother's house, parents' house. And I remember the very first week I slept in that house. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning. And I felt like there was somebody there. Somebody was in that room with us. You know, me and my ex were there sleeping. I was laying on my back and I opened my eyes. And all I saw is this silhouette of a woman in a dress and hair kind of frizzy and long. or down past her waist and stuff like that. And I froze up, you know what I mean? Because I know cemetery to the side of the house, deep, deep in the Appalachian Mountains. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, I was the only brother upon the scene up there. You understand what I'm saying? Thing. So I'm there and I'm like, what the bumbleclot is going on, And I'm like, and all of a sudden, the figure tug at my toes, and then slowly turns around and walk out. Man, I froze. I didn't sleep the rest of the night, you know what I mean? Fist balled up. I was like, that thing come back in here, boy. Oh yeah, it's on. You understand what I'm saying, thing? So I woke up the next morning and I told my ex-wife, hey, what the bumbleclot, something came into my room last night, stood over us for a few minutes, and then tug on my toe. Come to find out it was my mother-in-law. Apparently she does that. She sneaks into the room at night and tugs on people's toes. You see, and at that up to that point, I've never seen her with her hair down. She always had it up in a bun, so I didn't know she had really long hair like that. And she's older, so the hair is frizzy. You know what I mean? Long frizzy hair, standing over there, then tug on my toe, and I'm like, what kind of a spirit is this tugging on my toe? Did they put a curse on me or something? It's just my mother-in-law. That's the way she show love. Can you believe that? How about wait until I get up to hug me and kiss me? Don't come in to the room and tug on my bloody toe. What the bumbleclot?
Could be exactly this. A man had arrived to leave a delivery, at which point he took out his camera and records to verify that he was in the location, at which point the lens captures an absolutely anomalous situation. Observe.
Fabiola.
Okay, I saw something dark standing there. Boom, there it is. Oh, that's the Grim Reaper. Coming for somebody, boy. Oh yeah.
Later, many
Grim
said that
Reaper.
precisely at that moment, a patient who had arrived urgently at the scene died in the middle of resuscitation protocols by medical personnel.
See?
While his family was devastated, their grief could have caused that brief manifestation of that strange black figure.
That's the Grim Reaper, man. We expect him to have a fork and all of that. No, he's just coming. It's your time, home skillet.
Number 1. Morgues are undoubtedly one of the places that generates the most fear inside hospitals. Well, in its dependencies, corpses arrive daily to be stored in that place. Bodies that lie inert on cold metal cubicles, waiting for autopsies and other procedures that feed our darkest thoughts. The same subscriber who writes us says that the greatest fear in the beginning is the idea that one of the corpses could suddenly sit up. Imagine what it's like to work in that kind of a place. How could you live a normal life after seeing corpses all day? Well, the man you see on the screen has had to deal with that. He works in a morgue, a job that he says he's gotten used to. But lately, he has had to deal with disturbing images of himself where it seems as if his work follows him. Observe.
I am. That just looks like South America again. Oh, hell no. Look at that. Hell to the no. Rude boy don't play that vibe at all.
The man claims that selfie was taken while inside of his vehicle, just as he was leaving his job. In the photo, there is the face of a person whose body had arrived at the morgue that week, like the following image taken during a break by one of his co-workers, in which clearly you can see the face and part of the body of a being that, according to them, usually wanders around that area. Impressive photographs that for some would confirm the type of magnet that hospitals represent for all kinds of beings that feel attracted by the energies that emerge from these places, making way to the manifestations of all kinds of paranormal phenomena, like the ones you just saw in this video. Videos that undoubtedly give food for thought. I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonora Clay.
No, that last video, all the videos in general, makes you think twice about dating a nurse, huh? What kind of maladies would she be bringing home? Oh. Honey, I'm home. Something else walking behind us saying, I'm home too. Nurses and doctors. Generally speaking, doctors aren't around it much, but nurses are. I mean, doctors are, but not as much as nurses. And nurses are like the ground workers, they take care of that kind of vibe. I know because I went to nursing school. And I'm so glad that I never became a practicing nurse, because there's no way. And I specialize in geriatrics too. No. Listen, let me put it to you this way. I try my best to stay away from the unalived. My best. There have been times that there was no escaping it. But like, if I'm walking on the street and I see an ambulance and they said possibly that's there, I'm going the other way. It ain't following me home. It ain't happening. But hopefully these videos follow you home. Hope you sleep well. And if you like the dark, this is the place for you. So make sure you come back.